Lin Yilin has been rolling through Biel for almost 2 hours. The Chinese performer is merciless with his own body. This group is quietly inhibiting the dynamic flow of pedestrian traffic. Everywhere, visitors to the city are confronted with the human form. Performers in the midst of Biel's public spaces. Living sculptures.
We want people to see our bodies moving in public urban space. We want people to come and really look at public space and see it differently with these bodies, with these dancing bodies, these moving bodies, these still bodies.
Sculptures made up of human bodies have been integrated into the city's architecture. They lead the eye of the beholder to places that usually don't attract much attention. Developed by Austrian choreographer Willi Dorner, the project is called Bodies in Urban Spaces.
For me, it's about finding positions that somehow seize your attention. And you need the power of humanity to do that. Calling attention to our very fragile bodies is also important to me. To the human being who is on the one hand very flexible and able to adjust, juxtaposed with the hard, unyielding architecture of the city.
Dorner takes a playful approach to the urban world. He has a good eye for cityscape locations that can be turned into backdrops for friction and conflict. The choreographer set up the route the performance takes weeks ago. The final form a sculpture takes depends on the artistic abilities of the performers that Dorner has cast for each location.
The 8 performers at this location correspond to the 8 cubes. They're lying crosswise, diagonally to the stairs and the solidity of the cube, which is a very static element.
The choreographer rolled out the project for the first time 8 years ago. It has since appeared in many cities in Europe, the US, and Asia.
It took around 3 or 4 years, and during this time we fine-tuned the format and all its elements. That's why it took so much time. But now the work is finished and it can be performed in different urban contexts. I'd love to take it to China or Africa. That would be interesting. Maybe we will.
Living sculptures that disperse after just a few minutes and reappear in a new pose somewhere else. Groups of spectators follow the route through the city, seeing it with fresh eyes.
I find it very interesting because they are giving life to spaces that we normally don't pay attention to.
I find it very impressive because it blends into the city so well, although the clothes also make it very colorful.
I like the play on architecture, the buildings and shapes. Also the flexibility of the performers and the energy that it gives to the spectator.
Excerpts from 50 years of performance art on the streets of Biel. And when the performances blend seamlessly into the urban environment, the lines between art and everyday life vanish.